The Branding Your Business podcast is for small business owners looking to build a customer favorite brand and a value-driven business. From solo shows covering marketing tactics to experts sharing their brand stories, each episode delivers actionable insights for entrepreneurs who want to impact the world. We're sharing how strategic moves and authentic connections can build a profitable business minus the burnout. Tune into the Branding Your Business podcast with me, Praise Santos McKenna of Come Plum, to design a brand your audience adores while building a life you love. Hi, welcome back to the Branding Your Business podcast. My name is Praise Santos McKenna. I head up the branding studio Come Plum here in San Francisco, California. And I love leading this podcast because we get to hear a lot of stories from entrepreneurs who are leading their brands, leading their businesses. And I also get to share insights from being a business owner for the last 10 years and building a really intentional brand around it. And today I want to talk about something that happened to us really recently that reinforced the truth that sticking to your brand values, sticking to your brand North Star so that you say yes to the right things, no to the right things can actually help your business make more money. So let me tell you a little story. Back in 2019, I was only a few years into the business and had a photo job, worked with this really great client, had a great time, period. And then a couple years later, they reached out again and said, "Hey, can you do another shoot for us?" And I said, "Yes, but just so you know, our team has grown and our prices have changed. Here are our new prices." And they said, "Whoa, this is a big price jump. Why did your price jump so much?" And I explained to them that some of our values are whole world and whole people in the world. And part of those values are charging a rate to pay a fair living wage for me and my team members. And because we live in San Francisco, California, which is one of the most expensive cities in the world, our rates had to go up a lot. And when I was first starting earlier in my career, I was just trying to make it, saying yes to a lot of jobs. They might have been part of that. And so they were used to a much lower rate. And our hourly rate went from 3 figures to 4 figures. And they were a little shocked, which I get. And so I encourage them saying, like, I get if we're out of budget. Here are some other photographers who are just starting out who might be a better fit for you if this is your budget. And so referred them. I think they had an okay photo shoot, but circle back to this year, they reached out again and said, "Praise, like, hey, we have grown our team. We really want to do another photo shoot with you. Are you available?" And part of me was a little dreading responding to them, thinking, oh, I kind of had to have a back and forth conversation with them about pricing. I don't know if they forgot, but I need to remind them, like, our prices have even probably risen since they inquired a few years ago too. But I really want to stick to our values and our North Stars of we really want to live in a holistic world where people make a fair living wage. And I really want that for my team too. So I know that we can't lower our prices for them either, but I also want to serve them. So let me at least just have a conversation with them and see what we can do to find a medium, or maybe I can refer them to someone else too. And so we were chatting and talking, and I was just reminding them, like, hey, that's totally in our wheelhouse to do your branding photos. And as a reminder, here are our prices for this year. I'll send you our pricing sheet, which is public on our website. If you all want to know how much we charge, you can go to comeplum.com and find out. It's public on our website, so it's public knowledge. But just so you know, here's kind of a quote for how many hours you'd need us for. I know this is a big price jump from when you hired me in 2019. Let me know what you're working with. And again, being very transparent about who we are, who we value. Our pricing guide has at the beginning our brand values and why we operate how we operate and our vision for the world too. And so being able to share that, show it to them, they're like, "Praise, we get it. Yes, like, come on in, let's hire you." So we came back in, our team crushed it at the shoot. I'm really glad we have a system of operations and our team can do this creative work in a very systematic way. So we showed up, did the thing. I showed up for a little bit, even though my team did most of the shooting. Got to see a lot of our past clients, see how they're doing. It's so cool to be able to partner with businesses through the years and take their photos to see how their businesses have grown. And I remember talking to the founder and he said, "Praise, we loved working with you back in 2019 and you made such an impression then. I know we've been trying to get you back. And this time around, when we were looking for a photographer, I told our team, we have to get Praise. We loved her energy. We loved her work. And I'm not surprised you came in again today like a machine with your team and you really know what you're doing. I'm so glad we got you back. We really wanted to hire you." and your team. And so this is my encouragement to you for those who want to kind of eke away a little bit, be more lenient about some of your values. Stick with them. They are your North Stars. They are the guiding lights of what you can say yes to and what you say no to. And I know from experience that your clients will respect you more and more the more consistent you are about sticking to your values. It's about integrity. It's about acting on what you say you'll do and pushing through and moving through with it too. And so it was so honoring and humbling to hear that this client really remembered how I helped them feel. They remembered the client experience I served, and they knew they wanted that again for their team at whatever cost we were charging at this time too. And so that's my encouragement to you. Use your values as a clear yes and a clear no. I'll put it again in the show notes. We have a free worksheet to help you with these brand foundations, your mission, your vision, and values to help you stick with it too. We need more brands and businesses who are living with integrity, who are saying we're going to operate in this way to honor what we value, and we're going to attract the right people and turn away the right people. And even as an asterisk, maybe turn around the right people because it's the wrong timing for them. Maybe they don't have the budget for us. But I assure you, and even from this story, this is an example of people coming back and us making the money that we know we should be making because we stuck to what we believed in. So I hope that's an encouragement to you all entrepreneurs as you're building, as you're creating and making hard leadership decisions to stick to your values. It really pays off in the end. Your audience will thank you and your team will thank you too. Again, my name is Praise Santos McKenna with the Branding Your Business podcast. If you are interested in more episodes like this, look back to our earlier episodes where we talk a lot about laying down the brand foundations, building up your brand strategy, and then moving on to your brand expression. I think it'll really help you as you're building a business that matters.